Taking a look at GameStop, we can see that GameStop has had a decent pullback. Now, it appears that Roaring Kitty has posted on X once again, so there is clearly some type of relationship between Roaring Kitty and GameStop, which everyone is aware of that, but the point here is he's now posting more and more. I believe he began posting back in April of 2024, and he's been posting all throughout this move versus in 2023 and 2022, he essentially just stopped posting. So there's good news that he is essentially back, which could start driving hype back into GameStop. Now, what does that mean for the chart? Well, we can take a look and see that from the high that was created last spring down to the low, we briefly broke over the 236 and now we're pulling back. But if we actually turn on our logarithmic fib, we can see that we got rejected at the 0.5 retracement. So we can mark $34. And interestingly enough, if you actually pull your fib to this high, we did in fact get rejected at the 618 retracement, which is $33. So generally, this $33 to $35 range is essentially the price to break in order for GameStop to turn bullish. You can now see as well that we're sitting on the 382 resistance turn support. So we can mark this. And we can keep it very basic, and we can actually say that as long as GameStop is able to consolidate over this $26 range, another attempt at the move up is definitely in play. However, a break below this $26 range would send us all the way down to about $23. So if you want more confirmation, what we could actually do is draw a fib from the low up to the high. And you can see again that we are sitting right on top of the 382 retracement. So in my opinion, if GameStop is going to reverse bullish, it kind of needs to happen at this level. So just as there's a red box up here, we will draw a green box here. And we will say that as long as GameStop is over $27 to $26, it is actually considered bullish and another large move up will occur. However, a break below $27 would confirm that a large move down to about $25 and potentially $23 would be in play. Now, if GameStop does actually break higher, we will pull up that fib that we had before, and we could potentially be looking at an $85 GameStop. Now, that is a very high price prediction, but that is obviously your 1618. If we finally turn this fib back off of log, we can see, interestingly enough, that $66, which was the high, is actually the next resistance to watch for. So, in other words, if GameStop does actually begin a bull run, there is a very high chance that it comes all the way up to $67, all the way to $86. However, as long as we're below this $35 range, there is no reason to expect that to happen. And we could potentially just look for either a move down or consolidation until we break that range. That is pretty much it. None of this is financial advice.